She has just become such a part of my world. Her name is Allie, and she's just amazing. She's very professional. Now I'm like, here, take this, take that, do this, do that. And she is just like, done. And it's been a blessing. We've not just have that trust and that work relationship, we've definitely become friends. And so I'm just blessed to have her in my life. I adore her. She has the biggest heart. She's so linear and I'm not, so she can keep me on track. And anything that I throw at her, she's just like done. It blows my mind how well organized she is. So that's something that I really truly needed and didn't realize how much I needed it until she came into my life.
My cyberbacker is named Kenneth Lizzie Domingo, and we just celebrated our first year together. Lizzie started as a transaction coordinator with me, and Lizzie has quickly advanced to doing most everything because we were slow last year. But now that it's extremely busy, Lizzie is still keeping up, and I trust Lizzie completely. And I told her when it gets beyond her capabilities, she's free to call Cyberbacker and hire a second one because we think we're going to need them. Well, I've been here for 5 days. I've only heard 2 texts from her all week, so I think we're doing good. I want to say you're doing an awesome job if I don't tell you that enough, and you need to take a vacation sometime.
All right. Welcome to our webinar. I hope that you're having a fabulous day, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us. My name is Amy. I'm the franchise partner for Cyberbacker in the Northern California region, and I'm your host for today's webinar. Today, we're going to walk through an overview of what remote staffing and virtual services are and how they can help you grow your business. In addition, we will cover some tasks that you may want to hand off to a remote administrative assistant, and I'll go into the background of who Cyberbacker is and what sets us apart from other remote staffing companies. Before we dive in, let me highlight how to interact with us during this webinar. You should be able to see me and the presentation, and you'll also find your private chat in the bottom right so that I can answer any questions that you may have. You can answer questions that I may ask and post any thoughts that you might want to share. Keep in mind that chat is private, so even if your question is silly, throw it in there and either myself or our moderator, Kara, will answer that question for you because we are the only ones that will see it. And the only silly question is the one not asked, right? Let's make sure that everyone can find that chat box. Put where you're from in the chat box. If you're watching this live on YouTube or Facebook, throw in the comments section where you're from. In addition to that chat, you're going to see a blue book your one-on-one appointment pop up there near your screen someplace. If at any time you decide you're ready to take your business to the next level by exploring what a remote assistant can do for you in your business, just click that blue button to book your free business consultation via Zoom. That appointment's going to be with the growth specialist for your specific area. Kara is our growth specialist for the Northern California region, and she is also our moderator today and will be answering any questions that you may have during this webinar. And she's going to be your initial contact with scheduling your business consultation. If you're not from the Northern California region, she'll get you in contact with the right growth specialist for your area. When you book your one-on-one appointment, the growth specialist is going to go over your specific business needs and talk with you how to get the ball rolling with your own remote assistant. Now that we've taken care of the housekeeping items, let's get started. All right, there are a lot of indicators that a business owner should bring on help. Here are some main items that you may notice that indicate that it's time to consider hiring assistants. You're exhausted and worn out. Who's not, right? You're wearing multiple hats and running yourself ragged. You may be taking your work home with you and working all hours of the day. Or maybe you've noticed that you've reached the ceiling in your business. You can't seem to grow beyond the place where you're at, no matter how hard you try. Or maybe for you, you're noticing that although you may think you are, the reality is that you're not the expert in every area of your business. You might be at a place where you could use someone to come in and really bring their expertise in certain areas to help take your business to the next level. One of the last things that you may notice is that there are tasks that you just aren't getting done, right? Or there may be tasks that when you do them, they tend to drag your whole day down. You know they're important to the growth of your business, but you just dread doing them. These are all reasons that you may be in a position where you need to consider growing your team. Most of the situations we just mentioned are causing your business to be in a position where it can't reach its true potential. And I know what you're thinking. I was there too. It's not that we don't want to bring on team members, it's that we can't bring them on because we can't afford to bring on help. Or no one's going to do it as well as I can. I hear you. But the real question isn't can you afford to hire, but rather can you not afford to hire? When we take the leap to bring on additional team members, they should be taking tasks off your plate, bringing their knowledge and expertise, and this should lead you into having more time to focus on growing your business, not being buried in the day-to-day activities. This should also cause your business to grow. However, I know that it probably still makes you nervous. So here's the best way to figure out if you're ready to hire. You're going to have to do a little math, but don't worry, I'm going to walk you through it. And your phone, don't worry, it's got a calculator on it, so you don't have to do math in your head. I'm going to take you through the steps, and then I'll walk you through an example. So step one is going to be to check your P&L statement. That's your profit and loss statement, and you're going to grab your gross income. That's the income your business brings in before expenses and payrolls. Okay. If you don't have a profit and loss statement, that's something that a remote hire can help do for you. The second step is to take that number and you're going to divide it by 2,000 hours. That's the average number of hours worked per year. This is going to give you your working wage, or this is going to show you what your time is worth per hour. Step three is that we're going to take that number and divide it by 4. We do that because we want to 4 times the return on our investment for each hire. This is going to give us an hourly wage for jobs that we should no longer have on our plate. So here's what this looks like. Let's say that your gross income is $150,000 per year. We're going to take that $150,000, we're going to divide it by 2,000. That's $75 per hour. That means that your time is worth $75 per hour. And then step 3, right? If we take that $75 per hour, we're going to divide it by 4. That's going to give us $18.75. This means that any job we can hire for $18.75 per hour or less, we should be taking off our plate. So what does that translate to in reality? Okay, if you're spending an hour of your day sorting and checking emails, it's costing you $75 for that hour of your time, and you could hire someone to sort your emails for closer to $8 per hour. Think of it this way. What's a better use of your time? Checking emails or generating additional business? Does that make sense to everyone? After we calculate what we call our replacement wage, next step would be to do a time audit. This is where you're going to keep track of everything you do for about a week and maybe 2, ideally at least 10 days. And then you're going to assign a dollar value to each task. If the task is a low dollar item that you can hire for less than $18.75 per hour, do it. Get it off your plate. These are the tasks that are holding you back. By hiring someone to take care of those tasks, this is going to free up your time to grow the business. And if you bring someone on and that frees you up to grow your business, then you've already paid for that hire. As you can see too, as you increase your revenue, your hourly wage equivalent is going to increase, which means you're going to continue to hand off additional tasks as your business continues to grow. A lot of business owners wait too long to hire. They wait until they feel like they can afford to hire instead of looking at it objectively on paper. And when you wait until you feel like you can afford it, this generally causes you to wait too long, which takes up your time and stifles your business. So now that we've talked about why you should hire help and when might be a good time to hire, let's talk about why you might want to consider hiring remote versus in person. When you do that time audit, you're going to realize something pretty quick. Most of the tasks on there, the tasks that are those low ticket items, the ones that you shouldn't be doing are going to be the things that not only don't have to be done by you, but they also don't need to be done in person. Things like emails, billing, receivables, bookkeeping. This means that you can and should hire remote. Here are some reasons why hiring remote makes sense. When you hire remote workers, there's less space required. They work from home, so you don't need additional office space. In addition, hiring remote tends to be more cost effective. You don't have to supply computers, printers, paper, ink, and other office supplies. There are less costs when it comes to payroll taxes, workers' compensation fees, and unemployment expenses. In addition, you don't have to walk the tightrope of 1099 employee versus W-2. You're also going to be able to hire without providing benefits or jumping through all the employment law hoops. And let's face it, especially in California, there's no end to those hoops. By hiring remote, you'll have more flexibility in terms of scheduling and availability. They can work any time of the day, allowing your customers and clients to access services at their convenience, regardless of time zones or working hours. This flexibility accommodates diverse needs and preferences of different businesses without you having to be available 24/7. And it may be safer than having staff in an office around the clock. For instance, you may own a restaurant and want someone handling the reservations line before the restaurant staff arrive. Or as a property manager, you may want someone available to answer emergency calls in the middle of the night. In addition, remote workers are highly flexible and they can work with you wherever you may be in the world. This means that you can say goodbye to the limitations of your physical office space. You need someone to handle computer tasks while you're driving, or maybe take notes during client phone calls when you're on the go. A remote assistant is your solution. Also, there's a bigger hiring pool. You aren't limited to the availability of qualified people in your local area. It's especially difficult to find qualified applicants that are in your hiring budget in this day and age where people can go to work at a fast food restaurant for like $17 an hour or more. Finally, remote workers work from the comfort of their own homes and they're less distracted, meaning they can focus and get more things done. It's been proven that remote workers tend to have enhanced productivity. So now that I've got you excited about hiring remote, you might be wondering what exactly a remote hire can do for you. And basically, it comes down to this. A remote hire can do anything that doesn't require a physical presence, a license, or a certification. Would you like to go into further details on the types of tasks that can be done? On the screen, you're going to see a variety of tasks that a remote employee can do for you and your business. This by far is not a complete list. These include things like managing your emails, creating content for newsletters and social media posts, growing your social media following, marketing, managing your database, accounts payable and receivable, bookkeeping, lead management, and data entry, just to name a few. Are there any of the things that you see there that you would like to get off your plate? Or any of those that you just keep putting off because you don't enjoy it or don't have time? Throw that in the comments box for me. So let's dig a little deeper. Here's a list of some specific roles we have in place. We have some standardized job descriptions for these roles, but you're not limited to those descriptions, as we're happy to help you create your own personal job description as well. Let's dig into a few of the roles so that you can see what types of tasks would be covered by some of these specific roles. Let's start with administrative support. This is the number one role we fill for our clients. This may encompass various tasks such as managing your emails and calendar, organizing files, scheduling appointments, managing your database, creating your database if you don't have one, interacting with those in the database. We call that lead management. Setting you up with your prioritized task list for the day, taking notes, and basically handling all the responsibilities that ensure your business operations will run smoothly. Or let's dig further into social media management. In today's world, social media presence is basically a requirement. A remote assistant can do all things social media. This is going to include creating and scheduling content to include blogs, posts, and reels. They can track your reach, analyze metrics. They can ensure a strong online presence, handle marketing, growing your following, as well as interacting with those followers. This includes platforms such as Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, Google, Yelp, and any other online platform they can dream up. Or maybe you need an appointment setter to manage incoming leads or prospect for new leads, follow up and nurture leads, and book appointments for you. In addition, under the role of appointment setter, They may be answering phones for you, managing reservations. A remote assistant can do all of those things for you. Do any of those things sound like something you'd like to take off your to-do list? Those are just a few of the roles that we offer and some of the tasks they can do. And again, you may decide to hire a remote assistant that takes one of those roles or does a combination of roles. Remember earlier, I mentioned our business specialist, Kara. You can set a time to meet with her to discuss any of the needs your business may have that you haven't seen listed here, or to further define your needs. Our growth specialist will get to know you and your business better and help you put together a job description for your own remote assistant, and even recommend services that you may not have yet thought of that are going to help your business grow. Before we go any further, I want to take a moment just to introduce you to our company, Cyberbacker. We refer to our remote assistants as cyber backers because they're there to back you and your business in the cyber age. We were established in 2018 with a goal to partner exceptional individuals with clients who share the same values and character. And we're the leading provider of world-class remote administrative support and remote assistant services to anyone in the world. We have successfully paired thousands of happy businesses with their own cyberbackers. In fact, oftentimes, our clients end up hiring multiple cyberbackers to assist them with different roles in their business. The smiling guy here on the screen, that's our CEO, Craig Goodliff. He believes in providing equal opportunities for talented individuals regardless of location. Cyberbacker is based out of Ogden, Utah, and most of our regions have a local representative so that you have local support to assist you with your cyberbacker needs. Go ahead and put in that chat box where your business is based out of so that we can connect you with your local team member. So now that you know more about the when and the why you should hire and the benefits of hiring remote, and I've introduced you to Cyberbacker, let's talk about what sets us apart from other remote assistant companies. First off, we're going to offer you support. And I'm going to be honest, so do most of the other companies, but we tend to take it a step further. We're going to assist you with the creation of a job description. We're going to help you through the hiring process, and we're going to meet with you at regular intervals to make sure that you're fully satisfied with your cyberbacker. And we're even going to assist you, if you'd like, in creating a 30-day, a 60-day, and a 90-day plan for your new remote assistant so that we know when you've reached success. We then take it a step further and offer you a customized support services. We will find out what systems and processes you use in your business, and we're going to help in the training of your cyberbacker to make sure they have the skills and knowledge that they need for the role you hired them for. In addition, we have legal entities anywhere our cyberbackers live. This ensures that if there were ever any legal issues that arise, that legal action may be pursued. It's not often that this comes into play, but ultimately, we want to make sure that you're protected. At Cyberbacker, we take pride in our hiring process. We do all of the hard work for you. Who out there hates the hiring process? I know I do. Posting on job sites, sorting through applicants, finding that needle in the haystack. Not only is it time consuming, but it can get expensive quick. We're going to do all of that for you. In fact, we only select the best and most qualified individuals for our clients. We get over 10,000 applications per week. We take those applicants through a rigorous evaluation process, and we whittle it down to about the top 100 candidates. We then evaluate their skills with what it is that you're looking for in your assistant, and we're going to further eliminate applicants and present you the top 3 to 5 candidates. One way that we single out the best matches is that we have all of our applicants complete a detailed assessment that shows us if they're going to be a good fit for the job you're looking to fill and a good fit for the way that you like to run your business. We don't just want to find you candidates. We want to find the ones that are going to love the job you want them to do and that will work well with your management style. When you start the hiring process, you'll get their resume, an introduction video, and our CPBA report, which is that in-depth personality assessment. This is going to go much more into detail than your typical DISC profile. In addition to all that, also make sure that they have the proper equipment in place to be able to provide constant, reliable service. And let's say that you determine your cyberbacker is not the right fit. That's okay. We can go back to the beginning and find you a replacement. Okay. In addition, once we do pair you with the right fit, we don't want you to have to worry about your backer leaving you for the next best opportunity. So we offer our backers various benefits to ensure their happiness. We provide these benefits, which means you don't have to. And by providing these additional benefits, they stay working with us and, more importantly, with you for as long as you need them. We have several partnerships that have been together since we started. We offer our backers a profit sharing plan, which acts as a retirement plan. We provide health cards to ensure they have access to health care and can take care of their well being. We also have support communities in place to address their mental health needs, recognizing the importance of mental well being in the workplace. And we also offer them programs to help make those bigger life purchases like a house or a car. We understand that happy cyberbackers are more likely to stay with our company, which is beneficial for both our team and our clients. When our cyberbackers are satisfied, they are motivated to provide excellent service to you, our clients, and that fosters long-term relationships, which delivers exceptional results. Just a moment ago, I told you how we partner with you to train your cyberbacker. In addition to their initial training, we offer them ongoing training. If you implement a new system, there's a new AI technology release, or maybe even just changes in the social media algorithms, we've got you covered by offering your backer additional ongoing training. And our backers have the ability to collaborate with other backers to collect information and troubleshoot issues you may have in your business. Also, I want you to know that you're not hiring a service, you're hiring a person. Once you choose your perfect candidate, they will be the one working with you, which means they will get to know you and your business and be able to serve you at the highest level. So I'm sure, as you can see, we really stand out from the crowd. We aren't your average remote staffing company. We go above and beyond for you so that you can go above and beyond for your customers and clients. So the question is, are you ready to revolutionize your business with your own cyberbacker? Getting easy is as easy as 1, 2, 3. Step 1 is going to be to book your business consultation call with our growth specialist. You can click the link in the upper right or stand by and I'll give you a QR code to scan. During this appointment, you will clarify job role specifics, talk about full-time versus part-time options, and decide what hours you want your cyberbacker available and go over all the pricing and legal stuff. And because I know that you're wondering how much this is going to cost, we have options for you to hire your own cyberbacker that are going to range from about $800 to about $2,000 per month. And the best part is that there's no additional employment taxes, workers' compensation fees, or unemployment fees to be paid. It's 100% a business write-off. The cost varies because it depends what job you're looking to fill and whether you're looking for full-time or part-time assistance. Step 2 is that we're going to narrow down that pool of candidates, those top 3 to 5 candidates, and then we're going to assist you with the interview process. This is where we will help you find the right match. And once you do, you will hire the candidate of your choosing. From here, your cyberbacker will start their 2 weeks of training with your support team to learn your systems and processes. And step 3, once they've completed training, they're going to begin working with you. That sounds easy, right? Anybody have any questions? Go ahead and throw those in the chat box or the comment section. So what are you waiting for? Join me and Cyberbacker today and experience the difference for yourself. When you hire a cyberbacker, you'll see your business grow like never before. And you aren't just going to revolutionize your business, you're going to change a life. Our remote assistants work with us because we're able to offer them wages that are above average for their region, and by providing them benefits. So we're offering them security and opportunities that may not exist otherwise. So change your business and change lives. To do this, you want to make sure to take the next step and schedule that business consultation now so that you can start leveraging your business. I'll stay on a few more minutes. So if you have any more questions, you can throw those in the chat box or the comment section so that we can answer them before we end the event. I'll be leaving you all with some additional video testimonies. And again, my name is Amy, your host for today and your local contact in the Northern California area. Thank you so much for attending our class. We look forward to meeting with you and have a great day. Enjoy a few more testimonials.
been the easiest transition. I never thought that it would have been this easy. The schedules post on different management platforms, so that's been really great. She's helping me with our podcast that we produce, The Real Look. She's just blossomed to every task. I really have had nothing but great experiences with her. She helps me breathe easy, and I didn't know that it would be possible to let go of so much and trust someone so much with so many tasks. And I just trust her fully. It's such a gift, and I just hope to work with her for a long time. So she's wonderful.
So Gary is way smarter than what we have been working on right now. And that's because my email inboxes are a complete disaster. It's phenomenal. We are looking actually at promoting him just a few months. It's just been a few short months, and he's turned my world around in that period of time. Like, I wish that we would have had Gary years ago. Yeah, just a few short months, we already want to promote him. She happens to have a great design eye, if you will. I mean, she's not professionally trained, but she is able to take the templates on Canva to really work with them. So that helps save me a ton of time as well. Such a positive person. She is respectful. She's a quick learner, but she just takes those opportunities and runs. She at least tries before she reached out and asked questions, which is just hugely helpful from a time perspective to me. Frankly, she does a phenomenal job at it, so she doesn't even really need my help.
All right. Thanks again for joining us today. Don't forget to book your one-on-one appointment. We do look forward to meeting with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us directly. Our email is norcal@cyberbacker.com. Or if you're on social media, feel free to send us a direct message. Have a great day, everyone.